likely will be the same characters, of course. It's going to be that Barasa versus the Lucian. What do you think of the matchup?
Man, all right, so they've both got blasters, but Lucian far outstripping Barasa in speed. So it's going to be tough for LDZ to win out that mirror match.
Okay.
But, I mean, his axe was looking so good last game. That's where I think he got most of the momentum going for himself.
That's very true. I think it depends on what weapons Wrenched has. Because Axe does well against guitars, but against blasters, not as hot. And as you were saying, because Wrenched has that higher movement speed, he's going to be able to position really well around LDZ's axe. So might be dependent on Wrenched to kind of set the pace on this one.
Yeah, I think luckily Wrenched, although he has been working on the blasters, it's still his guitars that are doing the lion's share of the work. So I want to see a lot of the axe from LDZ.
Yeah, I'm very curious to see what he's going to be doing with this axe. But he'll at least have the advantage in the kind of strength to defense, where he's got a high defense character, this Barasa base 7, but he's taking one out of it to put it into that movement speed. And then on the other side, Wrenched, starting off with a base 3 strength, will be putting one into it and taking out of his movement speed.
All right, now what are the maps that are being left open? Pretty standard. Yep, it's Mammoth. Mammoth was left open. There was Apocalypse, which is fairly similar to Mammoth. Then Small Brawlhaven would have been a pretty wild choice.
Would have been interesting to see if they went to Small Brawlhaven. I think it would have been a little bit LDZ favored.
Yeah.
But still, would have been cool to see them go there. But either way, Mammoth can't go wrong if you're a North American player.
Yeah, I mean, LDZ coming off a set where he just won on Mammoth, I don't blame him for just choosing this.
We are seeing LDZ with the blasters going up against Wrenched's guitars. Wrenched likely going to be trying to stay as stacked as possible. He has the movement speed to help him do so, and LDZ going to be forced to swap over to the axe.
Man, Wrench has just been catching LDZ every step of the way in the air. Uh-oh, big turnaround. Wrench having to go wide around to the right side.
He had to disengage, couldn't stick around and challenge LDZ there.
And Wrench really hasn't been getting caught by any of these blaster setups, and he's been anti-airing LDZ continuously when he held the guitars. And that led to quite a damage lead.
He's getting more hits per any singular hit of LDZ, but he drops the recovery, doesn't hit the second one. These are crucial drops as it's giving LDZ's into this game.
That's the thing, that blaster's recovery, it's highly steerable, but you need to keep steering to make sure that that final shot goes off right on the opponent.
Got it.
I can't believe the patience in this offstage
no
play.
one hit either. They're just around each other.
What is happening?
Goes to the outside. LDZ finally gets a hit.
Double dive kick.
But the Nair gets him the chase dodge up. They're still living.
Oh,
it's going to be the recovery.
Gosh.
From Wrenched.
Absolutely crazy offstage movement. It's, you know, it's 2019, 20X. Like, we are just offstage dogfights. Vector's in the game, even though he's not here. Everyone just hop in a jet and fly around.
They know how to fly. Oh my goodness, but it did get damage built up on the Wrench, which means LDZ just needs to find that one hit, and he could
if he can make it back.
Oh no!
Recovery slapped out of it, and now Wrench is up 3 stocks to 1.
Still living on that first stock. He's one good hit away.
Whoa, threatening with the ground pound there.
Caught him.
Oh, but LDZ so patient with his options.
Yeah, Wrench went for the read there, expecting LDZ to go to the right side, so he did a falling dare to the right side, but LDZ stuck outside, and that is part of the reason why Wrench ended up falling there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people would have spent their jumps a lot sooner or their recovery a lot sooner and gotten caught out by that hit that Wrench did.
That was a gravity cancel neutral sig beaten out by Wrench,
that's all
and that's
she
it.
wrote.
Yep. Wrench just picking apart LDZ. And unfortunately for LDZ, we're still in best of 3 territory, so he has to make the adjustments quick.
Man, and that was a convincing victory, too.
It was a confident finish there. And Mammoth?
Mammoth.
Just waiting on Wrench to agree with us. Yes, of course, it's going to be Mammoth for game number 2 of Wrenched versus LDZ.
All right, so game one opened up with a huge damage lead for Wrench because continuous anti-airs against LDZ just leading to a ton of damage. Then it was some pivotal offstage plays where LDZ, he was incredibly patient with his recovery options, but Wrench started catching on and was able to better place just those surgical slaps.
I mean, he's showing his precision with the blasters as well, able to get so many follow-ups onto LDZ. Hopefully he's not actually doing surgery with blasters. I feel like that would be...
Well, you know, they got the point laser explosions. Yeah. You know, Brawlhalla's a weird place.
Yeah. All sorts of things can happen, but we do see LDZ and Wrenched staying relatively even in the damage department. No one quite in that kill percent.
Man, just dancing around that island platform as it made its way around stage. LDZ this time, the first one to grab the KO, recovery off the top.
And that's some great awareness from LDZ. Wrenched procced into the red at the tail end of that downlight, and LDZ immediately saw that red flash and was like, it's kill time.
Yeah, knowing when to identify which... Oh my gosh!
Did he touch?
The speedy ground pound didn't have the dodge available just outside the corner.
That is going to even up the stocks. Wrench took a little bit of damage there, but this is definitely still doable. Oh my goodness,
that was so slick. Man, the neutral air knocking him over to the side, chase dodge. Oh, okay.
Shout outs to that final blast there, helping him out, shoving Wrenched away so he could get that wall touch.
Man, usually it's LDZ just able to weave around. Oh my gosh, going wide into that umbrella toss. It's that extra momentum when you toss it down that it just carries out and cuts a slightly wider angle.
Suddenly, Wrench taking 2 stocks off of LDZ. LDZ on tournament stock here against Wrenched.
All right, closer than it has been last game, but LDZ really just needs to... Oh, no!
It's trouble.
He got the touch.
No!
No! He's down!
LDZ gonna fall. Wrench takes it 2-0 over the 2-time world champion.
Man!
And he's gonna earn his spot in the top 3. And now if I'm Sandstorm, I'm gonna be sweating a little bit because starting to see some hot flashes of Wrench making that loser's bracket run and potentially going into the grand finals.
Oh, man. That was just so heartbreaking. It really was. The classic LDZ patient recoveries back to the edge, but Wrench just got keyed into when he would choose his moments.
He knew exactly when and where to pick those